Hello? Alright, looks like we're good. Oh yeah, have I deleted more streams so I can make space? Measure 15 gigabytes free. Let's delete a couple more stuff. This was what stream? This was Dark Souls. Do I want to my Dark Souls streams on my hard drive?
On those wings because he's in the block.
God damn it! I thought VLC muted itself. There we go. Probably. Okay, here's an extra fight night stream I can get rid of. There we go. Deleted. I like how long it takes for RuneScape to show up in my little mini window there. Oh yeah, right. There you go. Stream starting soon. I'm pouring myself a drink real quick. Man, I thought I would get good sleep last night. I did not. Boy, I sure did not. You know, I forgot exactly what I was doing. Oh yeah. I was smithing. Getting my crafting level up so I can get a chest near my house. I need 40 crafting. I'm at 16. Alright, yeah. Just in case someone hacks into my account. You know, they won't know my PIN. What was I even doing? I have 200. Oh, fuck, right. I need a furnace nearby. Right. I don't like that Varrock does not have a furnace, like, at all. I know it's, like, really hard to see on that tiny screen, but let's see if I can find the picture of the furnace. The nearest furnace is, like, right there. Okay, that's not too bad. I like how there's always people just standing right outside the bank. My goal is to level up construction to enough. For reasons I'm gonna be honest, I completely forgot. But it's now been my goal to get my construction up. I'm gonna fucking do it. Also, I'm gonna take this iron mace because that's money. There we go. And as usual, people splashing on the skeletons to level up. Classic. Bank. Hello, bank. That goes there. Put all that away. I'll deal with the nails later when I'm actually start building. And now we do the classic RuneScape gameplay. Running back and forth between a furnace and the bank. Ah. Yo, is that a fucking beaver? Nice. Also, is that man wearing a banana as armor? There's so many random pieces of armor in this game I like never seen. Oh, that wasn't me. That's sad. I wish when other people level up, it's not as loud. There we go, I leveled up there. You can now make steel chainmail bodies, and members can make rune felling axes. Or covert felling axes. I have no idea what a covert felling axe is. Because I am a dirty, dirty casual. Who has only played this game... How long? It says it somewhere. I always lose track of it. Is it up here? No. It's somewhere. It's not like I'm doing anything else, so I'm just gonna look at my menus. Oh, I'm actually finished. Right, oh no, here it is. 3 days and 7 hours. I like how it asks you to confirm if you want to see how much time you've played, because they don't want people to get horribly depressed. So I'm gonna put one of these away. I'm gonna grab my ring mold, necklace mold. So the necklace mold, I can then smelt the gold into bars and then immediately turn them into jewelry. Get my crafting up. And then back to RuneScape gameplay. I love this game. It is so chill. Like, this is should have just been my before bed video game. And by before bed, I mean I lay in bed for 7 hours playing RuneScape. Why did it stop tilting? I also like the weird attention to detail with every single one of these items having like an examine thing. Sometimes it's like, okay, yeah, every version of this whetstone will have the same description, right? But sometimes, ooh, what'd I get? Members can now craft unholy symbols of Zamorak, and Lyrican robes. I have no idea how to make any of that stuff. I can just make these things. I'm good. I'm happy with my amulets and my necklaces. But sometimes you'll have areas where every single individual item of the same like kind has different descriptions. It's like you have four different. My brain is like struggling to function here. You got like 4 different crates, but they all say something different. Okay, deposit all those. Although, I wonder... So, you can cut gems. And I want to know how. Can I like literally just use a knife? Can I actually just use a knife on this? No. What do you use the knife on, anyways? I actually have no idea. Logs? Are there any logs here? I have 23 logs. Take 1 log out. Ooh, so that's how you do fletching. Well, it gets me the most XP. I guess I'll make 1 of each and let's see. Oh. I guess the answer is simple. I have to make the lowest one. Fascinating. I had no idea that's how you did that. Sure. Let's instead train my fletching. 'Cause why the fuck not? Exciting. The whole new skill I had no idea existed. So instead of standing there and smithing, we're gonna stand here and make arrows. Fuck yeah, dude. Get all my logs out. I refuse to cut trees for no reason whatsoever. I just decided I really did not want to cut trees. Oh my god, it's like 5 XP per log. That is so ass. Okay, hold on. Can I do the crossbow bolts? Okay, I need wait, javelins? What do I make javelins? Oh fuck yeah, I'm leveling this. I'm farming this stat up. I love throwing items. One of the reasons like Warframe super disappoints me, because I hate how I'll keep the arrow shafts. Why not? I hate how the kunais feel in Warframe. They just like don't feel very throwy, you know? I don't know. It feels like there's like no weight to actually throwing them. It's why I like the. Alright, it's 2:02 actually. Let's get started. It's why I like the throwing spears in Warframe, although they're really not good. Like, as far as damage goes, the weapons themselves are great, you know, for the gun part. But the actually throwing part is kind of shit. I think there's like only out of 4 that are in the game. I think no 3. There's the Ferox, Javelock, and Scourge. I'm not gonna count the Tenant Ferox because it's the exact same fucking weapon. But the Javelock actually explodes and does quite a bit of damage. At least, rather, it should do quite a bit of damage, but it really doesn't. I've tried so hard to make that damn thing work, and it just kind of doesn't. Okay. So, now that I have this instead of that, I think my problem is frailty, only halfway. As far as I can tell, yes. Here. We're only at 105 out of 205 of these things. And basically half the secrets. So we're around here. You know, Merchant's Quarters, Whispering Burrows, Defile Chapel. We haven't been to any of these areas. We haven't been here. We haven't been here. We haven't been here. We have all this too. And like that's the end of the game, I believe. Yeah, this game is longer than I thought it was, or I remember it being. So some of these areas I have no idea how you get to. Oh no, I guess at some point we go here and then we can go to these places. That's my guess. And there's also the DLC. Although I'm really not sure if I can play that. Because quite literally it is a Motorhead DLC. You know, the band. With licensed Motorhead music. And I'm pretty sure whoever owns the rights to Motorhead still is going to clap my cheeks so hard that I'm gonna, like, it's gonna sound like a space shuttle's taking off in my bedroom. Yeah, I'll be honest. Having a cup of soda with like usually I drink soda from cans, but having soda in a glass with some ice kind of hits different. I kind of like it more. Like it's not as fizzy, it's getting diluted a little bit, but I dig it. My brain is fried right now. Where did I go last? Like the problem is this is so good. This is so good, especially because of the frailty. More HP maybe? I probably could do no the obelisk. Yeah, that'll be nice. That's one set I'm gonna be doing. Maybe I'll remove the runner. Like, the runner's nice for getting around, but I kind of want that extra power from, like, another thing, because we're getting to the point of the game where we really need to think about power. I wish I had the lightning ball card. That would be so nice. Let's see what cards he sells now. I think he updates whenever he reload. I already have that, so I don't need to worry about that. Beast is maxed. Guardian? Also, the Swarm, I just noticed the Swarm does not bypass armor. That's rough. 5 more wild cards? Slayer, don't really care. I guess I'll buy the Swarm anyways. Maybe I can get use out of it still. Hope is already maxed to death. I'll see if I can level that up. Oh yeah, the tower. That's what I can put there too. The tower. Ooh, if I had one more of the tower. Where is it? Yeah, if I had one more of the tower. Oh wait, no, I need more than that because I need another green one. Alright. I'll do this and I'll do 2 sets and then we'll be good. Well, I could do 3 because we're probably going to do a new area, I think. There we go. And now I can spec more into demon powers. You just realized how there's actually a lot of games that use tarot cards? There are, yeah. I mean, I can't blame them because tarot cards are cool. Oh, this is still a gun. That's for the... Alright. Hopefully this does more than the Chimera. Low-key, I'm kind of surprised there aren't more games that use tarot cards after JoJo's Part 3 came out. Cause like, that show was popular. Holy fuck. Oh shit, sorry, the microphone. What's Justice? He has more than 10% HP in a single hit. 30-second cooldown. Hold on. Oh, it's calculated before armor, so if I was tankier, like if I had a shitload of armor, that could be really good. Alright, that's much better. Yeah. That overdrive recharge. Does the stats change now that I have this? No, it doesn't. Let's just test the damage a little bit. Not bad. Do I have any demon powers that can kind of... Did I have a shockwave at all? So I actually want to change some things. So this only gives me 1,170 armor. But this reduces enemies' damage by 10 reduces enemies damage by 50% for 10 seconds. So I have 3,300 HP, so this is technically only a 33% health boost, whereas this is a double health boost. Yeah, because with this, if enemies do half damage, then yeah, well the weakness, yeah, the weakness will scale with my HP basically. And I'm also going to be invincible while I use it, so for like an escape, it'll also kind of do the same thing. I don't know what the rune duration means. I assume that means that's how long it lasts. Sure. There we go. And I'm doing all of my changing equipment now while I still have energy. Okay, don't have shockwave. I haven't found any shockwaves or meteors in a while. Where are my DM powers? Here we go. Keep those two there. What am I at? Heartbreaker. Inflicts weakness and electrocuted. It's a magical lightning rod that... Oh. Gotta prepare for the 20 references the narrator's gonna throw at you. In the don't take shell, my god, no. Right, I didn't think about that possibility. Okay, what does this do? I need to know. Oh, that's kind of fucking crazy strong. Yeah, this is one of the Motorhead powers. As you can tell. Oh, and you gain overdrive? That's kind of busted. That's kind of busted, actually. I switched weapons twice as well. This is gonna be 4. Actually, maybe I could do this, because it's like 800. Like, yeah, like 960. Maybe make it use that instead. 1,000? Holy fuck. Yeah, I'll keep that one. Lost in the... Oh, what the fuck is this? Become an invulnerable ice crystal for a short time, gaining the Lost in the Ozone condition. Monsters that hit you will receive the Frost condition. That's it? You just become invincible for 3 seconds? Are you immune? Wait. What? Yeah, you can't attack. I had a feeling. That's so weird. What's that's it? You just get apply frost? Huh? Yeah, this is good. Shockwave? 241. I'm not sure how good that is. Okay, 13.9. Slightly longer. I'm not gonna do that. Let's go back to... Let's put this on. Yeah, it's like wide, it lingers, it does good damage while it passes through things. I think that's fine. This, though, holy shit, this is gonna be nuts. Yeah, weakness and that for like... Because it applies it for like 10 seconds. But also this thing lasts for 13 seconds. It's like 30 seconds of damage reduction while still gaining overdrive. Because yeah, while the diamond is active, I don't gain overdrive too. That's kind of busted. I mean, obviously I can walk around and shit with the thing, the weakness, or the diamond skin. Okay, well, since we did all that equipment changing, we'll do some stretches and then get right into this. Oof. So far, I don't feel sore at all. My knee kind of ached a little bit after last stream, but it feels fine right now. You have to move out of the way. Get out of my... Alright. Oh yeah, right, I forgot that I'm the next level up, I unlock the endless battleground. Bottomless pit. I might try some of the endless battleground stuff. I think there's some rewards there too. It's like they really tried to make this like an ARPG with endgame content as well. I respect it. Even if in a lot of ways this really is not that great of an ARPG. Listen, I just want Victor Vran 2. That's all I want. This game's awesome. As much as I hate some of the some of the design choices, this game is in fact pretty banging. Alright. Just take it from the top, because I don't know what I did last time. Oh, I just noticed I have like 140 armor piercing with this lightning gun. I forgot that the lightning gun gives 50 armor piercing at base. Actually really nice. 10. I can confirm I so far have not gotten a virus from that AI generated Victor Vran Weebly page that the Weebly guide that I saw last stream. So I think we're good. Yeah, so last stream, I was looking up what the Demon Soul items do, because it says, hey, exchange it to Giben for items. And I'm like, well, I saw him. I didn't get any items, so what the fuck? Turns out, when you Google Victor Vran Demon Soul, like the third result on Google is a random Weebly blog named Demon Soul Victor Vran. I clicked on it, and like the top image is like pure stock photo of like some woman's forehead. And when you look at like the author, like the about the author section on the side, it is like stock. It's like it's just like, tell us about yourself. It doesn't have to be too long. And the whole, it's like 2 paragraphs of complete rambling nonsense. It's kind of right. It's like, and it came out in 2023. First off, who the fuck is making Weebly blogs in 2023? Second, it's like vaguely right in a way that I think it's just someone completely rambling. But also, the thing that really tipped me off is that there's 2 links in the middle of the article to other like Weebly stuff. Like random words have like a hyperlink, and one of them is to like I only looked at the link's name. One of them was to like a police transcript, and the other one was a guide on RimWorld specialists. And there's like some random picture, like random completely stock pictures of Victor Vran, like halfway through the article. Like I genuinely think someone was trying to train their AI by making a blog. It was so bad. It was so dumb. And the best part is, at the very, very, very bottom, because half the information was wrong, as far as I can tell. And then, because like, obviously I haven't played enough of this game, so technically they could be right. Because at one point it mentions there's a challenge to kill enemies while they're stunned, which I have not seen at all. I don't recall that ever being a thing. And at the very, very bottom of all this, it says, article was originally written by some person's username. And then, in colons, also it drops from enemies. That's it. All the way at the very bottom in tiny text, under all the pictures. I'm like, okay. E. 4. 5. 6. 8. 9. 10. Whew. Doing wrist curls now. And all like I think the whole thing, the only thing I can think of is, who the fuck is writing Victor Vran AI generated guides? Like, that's low. Like what stage of your life do you have to be in to think, let's make a Weebly blog on a single item in Victor Vran? Nah, shit. A single item in Victor Vran? In 2023. I'm glad I haven't hit that point in my life yet. If anything, I would start a blog on pine cones in Warframe. Wait, no, someone did that. Fuck. Why is this a core memory? I remember this one dude was like trying to make this really silly blog post about the fucking pine cones in Warframe called like Thresh Cones. They called it Thresh Cone Weekly. And I think for a decent bit they were making weekly posts about it. I never really read it. I like skimmed it, and they were like worshipping pine cones, and I'm like, you know what, man? You live your best life. Warframe got me to start listening to a bunch of really fucking old music. 5. 6. So one of the characters they added with their like recent update is called like a Flare, and he like you look at him and you can tell, yeah, okay, he's David Bowie. Like they absolutely just made him David Bowie. But after like his like, kind of like story arc you can have with the conversations, they straight up make a giant David Bowie reference. And that just got me thinking, I never actually listened to much David Bowie. Actually reminds me when David Bowie passed away, Warframe used to have irregular alerts where like it would be completely randomly generated missions where it'd be like, okay, here's a random alert on this one node, it'll be an exterminate mission, and it'll have like a random alert only reward. Like, okay, you'll get a glaive blueprint that you can only get through alerts. And it was like random and shit like that. But the names would be like whatever the mission was, like eliminate hostile forces, exterminate mission level 20 to 25, etc. But for special events, sometimes they would actually have unique names. And like they could alter the rewards, kind of like what they do now. But when David Bowie passed away, I believe there was an alert. It was an alert on Mars, and I want to say it was named like Spider Infestation, like large spider infestation, which I believe is a reference to. I was told it was a reference to David Bowie, But even if that wasn't clear, the credit reward was 8013, or BOIE. And I was like, alright, that's pretty sweet. Doing lateral raises. And then after, like shortly after he passed away, it was only after that I found out that David Bowie voiced a character in SpongeBob, because I think it was his kids really liked SpongeBob, which is like probably the most Giga Chad movie I've ever seen. Reminds me of Raul Julia. Raul Julia, super accomplished actor, like unbelievably fantastic, like talented screen actor. He was M. Bison in the movie. I mean, this is like a pretty well-known fact as far as like trivia goes, but in case anyone doesn't know it, he was battling terminal cancer, and he decided to play a role in the Street Fighter movie because his kids absolutely loved Street Fighter back in the 90s. So he wanted to do something that allowed him to basically like go to like I think it was in Australia it was filmed. Either way, he like took their family on a vacation to wherever the place was filming at. They did the whole Street Fighter movie because he wanted some big memory to have with his kids when he's gone, and that was like straight the last thing he ever did. I think I forget if he passed away before the movie even came out, but like he put if you look at clips of M. Bison from that movie, that man I don't think I've ever seen a man try harder to be good in a film before, especially when that film is garbage. That film is not good, but M. Bison was like, holy shit, he killed it. Every time I watch that movie, all I think of is, God, I wish I could act. Like, I wish I could do what that man does. That's how fucking impressive it is. But unfortunately, actually getting into acting is insanely difficult. You have to have a shitload of money and connections to actually get anywhere. 5. Yeah, do push-ups. If I stay on the ground longer, we're getting up. I'll see if we can lightheaded. Probably just because like the amount of like pressure I put on my chest whenever I do push-ups. I don't know if I'm doing them wrong. If I like immediately get up after doing push-ups like that, I get lightheaded. Alright. And then increase the counter by 6. 53, there we go. Believe it was the cemetery grounds. We go there. And then I'm gonna go to the... So you've been to the Onion Quarter. You know what, let's go in order.
It may be raining down there, Victor, but up here in heaven, the sun shines all over the place. Oh, don't worry, I am not your god. I am what God wants to become.
This should be there. Oh yeah, they're immune. Do that. Ooh, that's damage. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Ah, leave me alone. There's electricity everywhere, Jesus. Probably the biggest thing I would say would be an issue with this skill is the fact that I have to have the enemies actually get hit by this thing.
And now for something completely different.
The Monty Python reference. Fucking Monty Python reference, I think. God damn it. I knew it. I knew this game was holding back on me. I was like, it's been too long since I saw a reference to something. Alright. Doing calf raises. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and I would have waited, but I might as well do them now, especially the calf raises. Super quick. I can't just drop it around the enemies though. That does help. Oh, and it's electricity, so it's gonna absolutely go hard with this thing. The lightning gun. Oh, that might actually be disgusting though. That might be disgusting. Into the mines. How much damage did that do to me? 400, not bad. I need 3 active hexes. Do that. Oh, cool. It's with a lightning gun. I have that. Oh, are you fucking kidding me? Slay sentinels with a sword and slay monsters with bombs. Really? Really? I have to switch weapons too? Fine. Yeah, I have to equip a bomb. Do those bombs count? Please tell me they count. Well, if they actually did damage. Wait, that actually like 500 damage? Oh, because they can electrocute me, so my lightning ball goes after me. Oh. Oh, I didn't think about that. Also, I just realized I did 1 set, so let's change that. Nope, I did not in fact do 2,000 sets. I'm not that insane. Wait, no, I just realized I changed the number. I went down. There we go. Oh, it's a chest down there. Can I just like jump down there? Oh yeah, I can.
Bravo, Hunter. You found a chest full of trash. Let's play a little game, shall we? I bet you can't find 4 more chests hidden around here.
I'm not gonna pretend that was trying to reference Saw. Oh wait, no, it's you want to play a game. That's what it was. Never mind. I'm safe. Oh wait, no. Oh, I have to hit him with swords. Shit. Actually, swords are pretty fucking strong. Holy shit. Will automatically recharge when you crit enemy. That's actually kind of good. Oh. Get back, please. Okay, I'm good. Alright, sentinels with lightning gun. You know, I wonder, with this demon power plus the lightning ball, how effective is that? I guess it also helps that they don't have 120 extra armor. That's probably why they're going down so fast. Oh, it's only the essence of lightning. That's good to know. Is the sword timing based? I don't think it is. Wait, they can hit each other with melee attacks too? I didn't know that. I thought it was just range attacks that would be able to hit each other. There we go. Oh, there's two of them too? Fuck yeah. No, lightning ball, please. Please, lightning ball. Don't do this to me. I birthed you, and you turned on me. I slaved away that cooldown for 6 seconds. And this is how you pay me. Thankfully, lightning does not seem to last very long. That or getting a kill purges it, and I'm just getting lucky. Double damage. Delicious. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I'm starting to remember why I feel like the overkill mechanic is a little weird. Because it kind of encourages like as much offense as possible to get overkills, so that a lot of enemies just don't explode or don't like come back to life. That's an essence of ice. Money? I think I get 4,000 for the money, but from the chest I only get like 500 gold. The way down to the bottomless pit has now been revealed to you. A loathsome journey into the unknown consisting of demon-infested areas. No one knows the true origins and purpose of this ethereal place. Man, Zagaravi is just fucked. They have bottomless pits as well. Where'd my cursor go? Yeah, my cursor's just gone. Rest in peace, cursor. There it is. So, one more sentinel with swords, and then... Oh, I haven't used bombs! Shit. There we go. Uh-oh. I like how I like how even when the enemy uses that ability, you see they gain a debuff called Blocks Overdrive. Actually, I wonder if that's how the game dictates whether an enemy can use Overdrive or not. Is if they have Overdrive meter internally. I never thought about that. I figured it'd just be on a cooldown. Oh wait, no. Oh no, I can't use the bomb yet. What if I just drop this and just let it do its thing? Yeah, that works. Oh, wait, I use swords, right. That was close. Wish the rainbow gun was in Terraria was this good. Honestly. Like, the worst part is... Like, I'm pretty sure all of the other lingering weapons are pretty good, but the rainbow gun. Because of, I think, like, don't you get it? Isn't it post-Moonlord? Like, that's the worst part. It's a post-Moonlord weapon. Wait, no, it's not. It's the hollow chest, right? Post-Planetary, yes, the hollow chest. The fucking... Because if I recall, when I did my challenge run thing, I found the Clinger Staff to actually be fucking goated. Like, dude, the Clinger Staff is like one of the best items in the game, unironically. Yeah, I was in the last prison. You're right. Because the Clinger Staff lasts so long, it hits so frequently that basically no projectile can pass through it. And it has insanely high knockback, so just no enemies can walk through it either. Even if it doesn't do damage, it still has super cool utility, which I don't think any of the other lingering weapons even do. Like, I believe the Crimson Staff and, like, the Nimbus Rod are really good for... Why does this chest look different?
That makes 2 chests found, 3 to go. I'll bake you some pumpkin pie if you find them all.
Damn it. But yeah, I believe the Nimbus Rod and Crimson Staff have, like, the infinite piercing. So it like, comes at just the right time to be able to use it against... What was that a ref? No! I found a legendary healing kit. So I have to do 3 reps now. I mean, it could have been a reference, but I didn't catch it. Doing squats. One. Three. Ten. 8. Back a little more. So apparently, I was told this story. I feel so bad for my brother. Apparently, when he was out on his honeymoon, he lost his phone and was able to locate it. It was so someone had found it and returned it to the police station. He knew it was there. His receiver was going off telling his phone was there. He went to the police station, was telling the officers there that, hey, you know, my receiver's being picked up, my phone should be here. Apparently, the officer got pissy, screamed at him, and told him to get out. My brother just had his phone stolen by the Italian police. As far as I'm aware. That is horribly fucked up, I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, no, they just kept his phone. That reminded my dad of a story he had when he was a kid. Well, I'll say kid, he said he was like 22 at the time. He was going from San Diego to Mexico for work. At the time, he was driving a Trans Am. Like, really, really old fucking sports car. Beautiful, beautiful sports car. He was driving a Trans Am. He got stopped by the
by the Mexican police, was asked to see his license and registration. And they were just like, you know what, fuck it. They just took him in for like 2 days. And well, while they were trying to figure out if his car was stolen or not. So while he was in, according to him, it was a horrifically dirty place. Like he was telling the story about like one night they brought some dude in who was like blackout drunk pretty much, and had been there for a few days with some like cuts on his hand, and the place was so dirty the cuts got like horribly infected. And I'm like, holy shit. Yeah, he's only there for like over the weekend pretty much, but according to him, pretty much the only reason that they took him in was so they can drive his Trans Am. Like straight up, when he got out and went back to his car, it was just full of beer cans and cigarette burns on the seats, because they just sort of took his car for a joyride for a few days. I'm like, Jesus Christ. 1, 2, 5. Right? 1, 2, 4, 5. There's so much fucked up shit that goes on behind the scenes in so many places. It's kind of crazy. 7, 9. And the worst part is, it's like even if the odds are like 1 in a million, only one thing has to happen to you for it to set you back like thousands of dollars, if not more. Just because someone was like, you know what? Fuck it. Fuck this guy in particular. Like I want to say my brother net is basically down like $700. Because I have all my cheap. But probably what I can do is when I get my next contract, I'll send him over some money. I'll pay for that, cause like he was like, he just had his wedding, he just had his honeymoon, he went to Italy. You know, that's not, he's already spent a metric fuckload of money. And the fact that he has now got a new phone too. Alright, where are the rest of the enemies? Kill with a lightning gun. Oh, I know why they made you kill these guys with a lightning gun now. So that when you fight them, you can get electrocuted and your gun will fucking try and kill you as well. That's funny. That's kind of funny. No, no! Ah! Damn it. You know, fuck that guy. Oh, right. Immune. There we go. Yeah, that works. I'm looking for more tiny enemies to blow up. It's like I have to kill 20 enemies, so I have to get like 5 per bomb. Did that count? That didn't, because they're fucking skeletons, right. I wasn't sure if that was enough to... I wasn't sure if that was enough to overkill them or not. Son of a bitch. Because sometimes killing them once counts as actually killing them. But I guess for challenges, you have to fully kill them before it counts. So, where the fuck am I? So I think I jumped off like there, right? Okay, I jumped off like up there. No, here, okay. So I am back at the start. Good, good. Well, fuck. I even in a game that's not about platforming, I still fuck up platforming horribly. Jesus Christ. I didn't go up this way. What? There we go. You know what? Have fun, boys. Maybe if I get a bunch of if I can get a bunch of essences around the place. Oh, no, this will work too. Oh, this will work. And kaboom. How many was that? God damn. Oh, there's the essences I asked for. All right, wait for... Oh, no! No! Not another one! Not a fucking another one! Excruciating pain. Oh, I have to kill one more enemy with bombs. That's it. Damn it! Camera, please. And dead. Almost. Alright, who's getting the bomb treatment? First off, you're going down. I hit right click because for the briefest moment, my brain thought I was playing an like a real an ARPG, so I was hitting right click to use my special ability, and I'm like, nope, that's just rotating the camera. Honestly, for a game like this, rotating the camera should not be on right mouse button. It should be like an arrow key or something, or like or holding middle mouse button. Because clicking it, you know, switches weapons, but holding it should be the camera or something. Like, right-click should be one of your attacks. If they want to make an ARPG where you have all these different abilities, having Q and E be your abilities is just kind of weird. Ow. Leave me alone. You know what? Fuck these guys. Is that a level up? No. Alright, well, everything's dead there. I've gotten all the challenges, so that's 2. There's gonna be 4 sets I do, but let's see, try to get all the secrets. Wait. If you look very closely, you can see off the edge of the map. If I jump off this wall, can I like get a better look at it? Kinda? Yeah, you can see off the map. I know it's like very well hidden still, but I just find it funny. I'm just casually looking for secrets, and I'm like, wait a second, is that the out of bounds? Answer is yes. Secret? This screams secret. I'm about to die. And not anymore. Get fucked, a hex of pain. You ain't shit. You know what'd be really fucking mean is if the hex of pain counted for taking damage. That would be like the biggest dick move of the century. I already did that secret. I gotta move my little tankard. There we go. I can actually see now. Secret. Something up here. Aha!
3. You really want that yummy, scrummy pumpkin pie, don't you? It's my speciality. People would just die to taste it.
It's an interval. Like you can see, just proc there, Hex of Pain. So technically, if I know the timing, I can actually roll through it with my Grace card for the immunity frames while rolling. I have done that on accident several times. It's only 100 damage, so it's not like a big deal in the slightest, but it's funny. I'm also surprised this game has no health regeneration outside of... I think that happened again. Yeah, I was just rolling, and it just iframed. So no damage and Hex of Pain is theoretically possible. It is if you have a very specific legendary card, though. Like, you only get iframes with the Grace card. Also, I just realized, hold on. This says you can't have more than one copy. Wait, are you actually able to have multiple copies of cards? Like, this is a test. I need one more DP. Let's test with 2 Bastions. Oh my god! Hold on. I never thought about that. Oh. My eyes have been opened to a whole world of possibilities. I have so many ideas now. Oh no. I'm gonna go to Castle Zagorabia holding a deck of playing cards. 3 hours later, I'm gonna come out fucking beefed out like Ronnie Coleman because I'm just constantly doing lifts, changing my build. I don't know why. I think I've even read it, but it never occurred to me that that was a possibility. That's the exit. Because I was thinking, what if I just stacked overdrive regeneration modifiers? Like 200%. You don't have these bombs, I'm gonna use them. Bitch, get over here. Oh yeah, I love how these sentinels, even though they're rooted in place, if they have dark mist, they can move around. You know, it's actually pretty quick. I'm trying to think of what other weird things I can do. I mean, obviously putting way more into range damage would probably be really nice. Because that way, if you like get around having crit damage, like, because all the enemies that are immune to crit damage, that just screws you so hard. Where is this the last 2 secrets? I also have a feeling that the reward is actually just going to be a slice of pumpkin pie if you haven't found one from a drop yet. I'm almost certain. I didn't notice that enemies kind of explode into sprinkles and rainbows whenever I shoot them. Like, that is so visually busy, Jesus. Around here? Really? I can't walk on that? Okay. Secret? No, nothing down here. Oh, it's so juicy. Lightning gun, my beloved. Aha, there's one of them. I had a feeling it would be in here.
You're almost there, Victor. Just find the 5th chest, and there will be pie. My pie is not a lie. It is just as tasty and real as you are.
Why here? I already... Oh, that was the cake as a lie joke. Oh, fuck me. Alright, it's 5 sets. I said I'd do it. I said I'd do it. That's Portal 1. Portal 1 came out in like in 3 BC. 2007. Hold on, let me scream at Ben real quick. I just screamed at Ben. They did it. Cake is a lie joke. Fuck. And then I posted an emote of a ripped frog. I fucking hate everything. I lost track. Okay, so that was... I found the legendary medkit. I completed the challenge. That's 4. I'm going for all the secrets. It's gonna be 5. And that was that's gonna be 10. Okay. So I'm gonna finish the area first, and then we're gonna do like 5, and then wait a little bit, and then do the other 5. Fucking cake is a lie. I knew it. I knew it was gonna like any game since like 2007, like any game between 2007 and 2020, like that it goes full on reference humor, has to have cake is a lie somewhere. It is a legal obligation. Oh, rolled the Hex of Pain. I might have rolled through the Hex of Pain, but that doesn't block the real pain I feel right now. Can I roll through emotional damage? Oh, Jesus. Where's this last secret, too? I think I might have to do another set just because it's actually taking me so long to find this last secret. Because taking too long on secrets is actually another one. So there was one here. One here. 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 How is there not one there? Like, if they're evenly spaced out enough, by a process of elimination, it should be on, like, around where that healing shrine was. I mean, I guess it's like full of enemies, so maybe that's what it was. Not a secret. Yeah, that just goes all the way around. Like, the fact it was some random optional cave that had the cake as a lie joke and not even a main quest thing is what gets me. No. Oh, wait, can I see off the... Yep, I can see out of the world again. Nice. No, nothing there. I like how even with the fact that this thing tells me where secrets are, I still just completely miss it. Oh, there it is.
You want your delicious pumpkin pie, don't you, Hunter? I have some bad news. You won't get it. Turns out a rampaging maniac smashed each and every pumpkin in the city. Who would attack some harmless pumpkins, I wonder?
Okay, at least he didn't say, joke's on you, the pumpkins, that the pie was a lie. If he said it again, I would have counted that. I don't give a fuck. I would have counted that. Did I do the one for discovering the area? No, I think I did. No, I didn't. Let's do 12. Okay, we're breaking them up into sets of 6. Groups of 6. Oof. Okay, get some water. I will be right back. All right. Back. Game. While I've been looking for, all right, the reps. While I've been looking for apartments to try and salvage this stupid situation, it's been a little harder than otherwise, solely because housing prices are so all over the place in that area. And I have no idea what's like genuine or not. I'm looking and it's like, okay, like, cause this is more of a city-like area, and it's yeah, it's more of a city-like area. So in the city, it's like pretty expensive. Studios are like 2,000, 2,200. Sometimes they're like 1,900. But then there's also like one bedrooms for 2,200, and because it's a small city, the prices fall off like really quickly. So going like if I live within 5 minutes of the hospital, it's like 2,200 average. If I go within like 10 minutes of the hospital, it just drops down to like 1,800, 1,600. I even found studios for like 1,200, and I'm like, what the fuck? And they don't look like bad places. Like by all accounts, from what I can tell, they're really nice places. And then like moving even further out, like, you know, 15, 20 minutes away from the hospital, which is like pretty fine. When I was in Kansas, I lived 15 minutes from the hospital. It was totally okay. Granted, there was also a highway, so that's kind of why I was so quickly. But well, actually, no, I think this also is a highway that goes right to the hospital. But yeah, no, it's like the price just fluctuates so fucking much. Like 1,600, 1,400, 1,800, all for like. And no, and here's even the weirder thing. It's not just like studios or one bedrooms. I think one of them was 1,600, 1,500 for a 2-bedroom. I'm like dead ass. I might try and get that place just so I can experience what proper home ownership might be like for once, you know? Like, wow, a whole 2-bedroom all for myself? Instead of living out of a fucking box? One of the places, I'm not even joking, was a 100 square, I'm not even joking, 100 square foot studio apartment. What do you think you would do with the extra room? I don't know. Just sit on the floor? Be like, man, look at all this space. Hell yeah. like just to have it, kinda. I don't know. Like it would be horribly impractical because I can only bring with me what I can fit in my car. So I really wouldn't be able to fill out I basically have just enough stuff to fill out a studio apartment, barely. I have an inflatable bed. I have a plastic tub that I use as like a nightstand. I have a folding chair that I bought from a Walmart in Tennessee that still has the tag on it, by the way. I never remove the tag because I think that's funny. I don't know why. It's like, dude, you travel across the country getting paid like a pretty decent amount by hospitals. Why do you live like a homeless person? And then I tell them, sometimes you know, it's method acting. You have to really get into the spirit of the role you want to take on. And I want to be a homeless person. No, I don't want to joke about that. Actually, being homeless is pretty shit, but I don't know. I love living well below my means. Like that's just like it's just kind of how I've always done things. I'm not extravagant in the slightest. Like I have nice jackets. I'll probably spend money on like that. Like, there's like a couple things that I might spend a lot of money on, but beyond that, I literally have a folding table that I have no reason to get rid of. Yeah, it pays off. It's great. Like, I literally I went to work for 3 months. I had 3 months off, and I still made a decent profit. Because I lived so cheaply. And not like just barely scraping by. Like I saved about 40% of what I made in those 3 months. Like in that 3 month span. All right, biceps and wrist curls. I remember I was talking one of the travel. I forget if I told the story. One of the travel nurses I talked to on my first contract, he was talking about how he knew a lot of travel nurses, and they were like, yeah, they would like make all their money and they'd save maybe like 20% of it. I'm just sitting here like, why? Like genuinely. In my first contract, I want to say I saved like 60 to 70% of what I made. In my second contract, about 50 to 50%. My third one, about 70%, because Kansas was dirt cheap. And my recent one, like I said, 40%. And that 40% was only because I straight up got my contract canceled. Because they just were like, we're good. We don't need you. Like, okay. So, why would you spend all that money? Like, I mean, I get it. You have the money to spend, so might as well, like, treat yourself. But, you know, it's enough of an expense as is to go and do all this stuff. Well, then again, a lot of people aren't really that good with money, to be fair. I'm not the best. Don't get me wrong. I'm not the best. I pretty much offset my mistakes with how cheaply I live, without really sacrificing on, comforts. Like, I'll gladly freaking blast the goddamn AC if I want. I don't cook myself because of that. The rose. Because I'll be honest, I have YouTube Premium. I kind of shouldn't, because it's like 15 bucks a fucking month. And I've also been paying a friend of mine like more money than I'm gonna say I feel comfortable with admitting, but I have a friend who does like streaming stuff, and he has like a lot of student debt. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna sign up to his Patreon and give him a suspiciously wealthy amount of money. Like, it's not that much actually, but still. I kind of had that going for like the last 2 years, I think. And then I have an Amazon Prime that I don't use Amazon Prime. I'm basically paying it because my family was using it. I'm like, fuck it, I'll keep paying for it. So like, if I canceled all my subscriptions, I think I would get like 200 bucks a month extra. Yeah. Nine and 10. Whew. That erases now. But yeah, it's like I never know what's gonna happen. I don't know if, because like I have no insurance when I'm not on a contract. I don't know if something's gonna happen and I have to stop taking a contract. And here's the thing, if I get into an accident or something happens and I have to not work travel nursing stuff, I want to be able to save enough money that I don't have to go back to working as a staff position. That's my goal. My goal is not to save up so I can to have a good safety net. My goal is to save up so if worst comes to worst, I can just not work for a while. Like, honestly, low-key, 8, 9, 10. So those last reps gotta focus on them. Like, low-key, I'm saving up for the next pandemic. It's gonna sound brutal. I think I mentioned this before, but it's gonna sound brutal, but the moment the next pandemic comes, I might work like one contract, make a fuckload of money, and then just retire for the next 2 years. I'm not working during a pandemic. Straight up. Like they're getting me for one contract. That's it. Because it's like, I don't know, man. It's just, whew, sorry. At the end of the day, I am a healthcare worker. I like doing what I do. I like helping people. It's also a job, and I'm not gonna die for my job, ultimately, or put myself at significant risk over a long period of time. I'm gonna go in, be as careful as I can. I'll probably wait a little bit until we have an idea of what the next pandemic virus will be, or whatever infection is gonna be. Yeah, exactly. And by that time, contracts will be like fucking $5,000 a week. Do that for like a couple weeks or like a month or two, however long the contracts they're gonna be asking for are, and then just be like, you know what? Take a year off. I'm done. Nah, I'm good. Fuck this. And here's the thing, like I would be fortunate to be in that position. I feel so bad for all the people who can't, because when I was working at Arby's, we were like, it was in the middle of COVID, and we were still like getting $8.35 an hour, fucking, you know, risking ourselves because people kept fucking coughing at the drive-thru window. Thankfully, I don't think I think a few people did get sick from COVID, but pretty minimal, thankfully. Sorry, they did. So here's the thing. They actually gave us bonuses at Arby's for the COVID pandemic. Oops. I'll do push-up. I want to say I got $200, which I got more from a bonus working at an Arby's than I did working as a nurse. I know it was COVID bonuses, but I literally got paid more to get a vaccine than I did working as a nurse for an entire year. I'm not joking. Oh, yeah, still though, exactly. Fucking mess. Okay, I did. So how many did I do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do push-ups and we're good. Push-ups still the hardest damn thing of all these. That was 6, so that's gonna be 63. A little bit. But yeah, I ain't sticking around no fucking pandemic. Hell, if anything, my heart goes out to the staff workers who are gonna make like nowhere near what the travel nurses are gonna make, and still have to do the exact same thing the travelers have to do. And honestly, that even assumes I even decide to work a contract during a pandemic. I very well might not. I mean, they would be the same conditions as the travelers. They just get in like an eighth of the pay. Don't worry, they're probably gonna give you free lunches, right?
The essential experience. Get it? Essential experience.
Shut the fuck up. I just realized what the fuck he was going on about. 'Cause essence, am I right? What's even up here? Oh. Delete. Get out of here. Uh-oh. I'm just so glad I discovered the train. God, it's gonna make traveling so much smoother. Trust betrayed. Like, considering these are like basic enemies, it does make me wonder what they're trying to go for. Because usually when they have names like these, sometimes they can do environmental storytelling to kind of set the stage of, okay, yeah, that makes sense to be named that. Or you can kind of like paint a mental picture. That's just a flaming rock called Trust Betrayed. What the fuck are they trying to do? Okay, thank God that wasn't all of them. Knowledge forgotten. Yeah, I have no idea what they're going for. Oh, I think I like deleted half my HP. By just trying to get the loot and getting myself zapped over and over again. Okay, so we're going north to the infested burrow. Not that way. Ooh. Oh, wrong button. Level up. Alright, I leveled up and I didn't do a rep, so I have to do 2 now. Oh, I needed crit damage. God damn it. Is there an egg somewhere up ahead? Oh, there's an explodey boy. Oh no, these things are the nests. Get him, ball, please! Kill him! Kick his ass! There we go. I think I'm gonna skip squats. I feel like I'm putting too much pressure on my knee. Get out of rest before I like try and practice proper, like better form for that. Alright, I should probably kill this thing. There we go. Oh, he's gonna probably spiders everywhere. Slay spiders without using potions, shrines, or demon powers. Fuck. Slay demon spiders within 4 seconds. Again, fucking slay spiders with the lava creeper's death blast. And the barrage again. Slay them with TNT? What? Fuck off. And I can't use demon powers. Even though I frame it, I still get hit with the cripple though. God, like if I didn't have the iframes, I would actually get hit by that so often. Like that is so fast. I know I have the Hex of Pain, but still, or the Hex of Time.
Something is attacking me from above. I could use this to my advantage.
We're like halfway through the game. Why are you giving me like a combat tip now? Especially when we had this exact same challenge earlier. Unless this is the boss that's attacking. Oh god! There's so many darkness things! Oh, that was quick. Okay. So I just have to kill one more demon spider, kill a bunch more spiders, and... Good lord, in one fell swoop, I got all of that done. And one more with the spider attack. Amazing. Come on. Are you really? Was it trying to predict me or something? Come on. Come on, shoot your ass at me. Please! Thank fuck. Fuck you. Get a rainbow, bitch. I have 5 spiders and 1 demon spider and I'm good. Awesome. Pop this. Where's the demon spider? Spider matron. Where's the demon spider? Where's the demon spider, please? God damn it. Oh, don't tell me it's like over here. No? There's only 3? Where the fuck's the 4th one? Oh, he's up here. Asshole. Okay, well, I'm gonna get the loot from that other chest, and then I will... I'll reset. Okay, maybe I'll kill these guys a little bit. Just I want the extra XP. I did everything but that one. Mean. On the bright side, I could just clear this super quick. Okay, that's one failure, 1 completion, and 1 for the zone. So that'll be 9. Probably just 6 again. Okay, at least rolling does not cancel your combo. I was kind of worried about that.
Something is attacking me from above. I could use this to my advantage.
Oh, shit, almost died there. I have no idea if the weakness status affects the explosion because, you know, they're kind of dead. So the deal probably stops applying. Alright, so those guys are dead, and then I can just come up here, right? And kill this guy. Oh. You, there we go. Uh-oh. Yeah, that is so fast. Like you just have to know in advance what they're gonna do, and then get out of the way. Yeah, you cannot react to that. You have to pretty much predict it. Because if you move right when they start their windup, sure. But any later after like the immediate start, then it's just not gonna happen. Obviously, unless you slow them down, which probably would be a good idea to do, but I don't think it should be required to fucking fight those guys. Okay, cool. That's all done. Are there any secrets here? Yeah, there are. Watch it just be one secret. You motherfucker! You mother piece of shit fuck! God damn it! God damn it! God. Why on the days where I'm like, man, I'm kind of tired, you know, I'm not getting like the best sleep. Fucking Ziz music keeps playing. There is no rest breaks, bitch. Ah, God. Yeah, I'm definitely not doing squats. My knee's not doing good. Like, not like bad, but I can feel that I'm doing something wrong. Let's not do that. Goofies. Alright, where the fuck was I at? I'd actually play some of that Ziz music, but that like Ziz tribute song, but fucking it's probably gonna get copyrighted. Which is like fair enough. For like an independent artist, I guess I'm not too upset about that. It's when big companies are like, ooh, you're using our video game music? Fuck you. Sit the fuck down, bitch. Oh yeah, you know how Disco Elysium has a streamer mode to get rid of copyright music? Guess what? My videos are still getting copyrighted because the in-game music is still copywritten. I'm not joking. It literally like the song, the Whirling Rag 5 a.m. is copywritten. So like just like the standard in-game music, the devs themselves are copywriting. Like a dick, which I guess isn't surprising considering how big of a falling out that game has had. I'm sure something screwed up is going on. Alright, doing calf raises. But all I can say is like man. I didn't realize I was tabbed out somehow for some reason. Whew. A little bit. Could you? I wonder what the future timeline would have been, where we actually were able to get a Disco Elysium 2, like a proper one. I don't think the world would be ready for a Disco Elysium 2. Oof, all right, triceps. One, two. Seven. Oh yeah, I think I'll be doing 12 now total. I didn't count. 9, 10. I'm only gonna do 6 because I don't want to cause any potential injuries. 1. I wonder if the speed at which I'm doing it is potentially causing some of that soreness. Need to take it a bit slower. Plus, taking it slower would help me kind of build muscle better. 9, 10. Can't wait till I get my sleep schedule back in order. I'll hit my chin. 10. Cause man, I will say, waking up and then like 2.5 hours later, I'm streaming. And then following that, I'm like super tired, still going through my rest of the day. So my day still ends at like 8 o'clock when I stop streaming at 5 or like 6. And then I'm just like sitting in bed, can't sleep for like 8 hours. I think that partially is kind of what's causing me to not sleep as well, because I get this feeling of like, man, I just like did nothing with my day. Even though technically I did a lot. I do a lot every day. Like I draw, I fucking obviously streamed for a few hours, I worked on my video project. Gotta love the perpetual feeling of inadequacy. Hell yeah! I'm surprised I don't have a worse body image of myself. For a time, I kind of did. Like, not like a bad one. I was just kind of like wishing to get rid of this annoying beer belly that I have, pretty much. That's like where all my fat goes, no matter what. Like, my arms are relatively scrawny. But the fact that like all my fat gets stored like right on my abdomen blows. But as I've been like kind of inundating myself with way more that's wrong with the fitness culture, and like, you know, the degradation of healthy body physiques on the internet, I've weirdly enough gotten way more comfortable with how my body is now. I'm like, you know what? I don't care anymore. Like, I'm gonna put the effort in to try and fix it, but if I don't, you know, if I still build the muscle and I'm still staying healthy and active, yeah, that's what's more important, frankly. Then, because if I start getting on that constant grind of I gotta get better, I gotta get better, it's going to kind of spiral out of control. Even people who are aware of it, like once you reach a certain point, you're like there actually is like a point of no return where, well, not like that, like an event horizon where once you reach a certain point, you're pretty much at that point gonna your mentality is going to change about your body. Like, ironically, the better your physique, the more likely you are to be less satisfied with your physique, which is something I found really interesting. Of course, it could also just be, you know, correlation where the people who work hard enough to achieve that and are very meticulous are also more likely to fall into that trap of endlessly pursuing marginal goals. Rose. Phrase is right, then I did 5, 2. Remember, the only person you have to be better than is yourself from yesterday. If you're trying to improve yourself for other people, then you're not fully committed to improving yourself in healthy ways. Because everyone wants different things. Like, it's like the free market. Sometimes you have to establish demand rather than trying to make supply. If you try and be what other people want you to be, you're just adding extra supply in an already crowded market. But if you're making yourself wanted, then you're the only one who can give that supply. And you can charge whatever you want for it. Basically, when I met my partner next time, I asked for $20 to keep paying for their subscription of me. All right, I gotta do one more thing. Lateral raises. Whew. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. All right, I'm gonna leave this area. Peace. So I have to do 6 more. Also, I heard items drop. Where the fuck? It's 7. I want to test this out. Wait, oh, that's actually really fucking good. That's actually insane. 200% crit damage and 20% chance of applying vulnerable on a 7% crit chance weapon. And if I were to use this card, that's even more crit damage. Holy shit. So this does 48 to 155. Of course it's called the Boomer. Shit, do I count? I don't think it's fair to count as a reference. Like just calling it the Boomer. Cause like people using Boomer as a joke has not. Oh, that was definitely relatively recent. That was not a 2015 thing. Like, I'm not gonna count that. Yeah, it's very recent. So 48 to 155. Whereas this does 70 to 227, but it fires 3. How does that compare to this? Huh? Wait. But it inflicts less damage? It's the same damage. Like, I just have to test this real quick. Also, I love how this is just solid gold cannon. Why? Well, actually, I can just go back to the hub. Okay, 83, 138. Like the max hits, so it does seem to match up pretty much. Yeah, 151's like the max hit. So what about this? Like the damage looks the same, but what if it's actually just if it has like a less max hit? Yeah, it actually does have a. That's so dumb though. It says it is the same damage, but it has like an end modifier that seems to reduce the amount of damage it can deal. I just think so. Yeah, its max hit is like 66. But it's also not doing less than... No, that's like 98. But it's also not doing less than that by much. Right? 80... 88, 97, 39. Yeah, it's like rarely doing less than the listed minimum damage. But then it also randomly hits for like 300, 500, so... This is way better. Okay, fine. So I'm gonna swap to... I have 8 of these things now. You know, I'll try getting this thing. Oh. No one hears you! Wait, they actually have dialogue in the text chat if there's no one in your party and you type something? Is there like actually like a type function? Just gonna scream. No one hears you. That's actually funny. Holy shit. No one hears you. That's actually fucking ominous. No one hears you. I love this game. They had no reason to. No other game does that. I don't think any other game has done that. How about I remove the vampire? I'm gonna replace the vampire with the cannon. Wait, does it shoot blood? Is it because of the... Oh yeah, it's not because of the card. That's fucking wild. Why is it called the Boomer? And then it just like it's like a whole like blood themed. Even holding it down just fires way faster. Yeah, that DPS is crazy high. It's gonna be worth it. Did I hit for 1,000? Oh, no, it's because of the stack damage. Oh yeah, that's crazy. And if I do this, makes them vulnerable. Even more damage. Oh yeah, this goes hard. Nah, shouldn't sound anything fancy. Sell him shit. Let me put this all in my chest. Oh yeah, I was gonna test some stuff.
I think one of your stored items was misplaced recently, sir. Oh, never mind. That was one of Irene's.
Okay. Sure. So let's just put one of my hammers. Like, what's my best hammer? 155. Yeah, like this one. And then exit the main menu. Save slot. Level 20. Here we go. What if dual sides? What was I cooking?
Huntress Irene asked me if my storage space is limited. Well, why would I ever limit the number of items that she or you or anyone else decides to entrust to my care? Stash away, sir.
Okay, it does have a level requirement. Legendaries don't because they scale to your level, but this does. Gotcha. It's just not listed on the weapon when you can actually use it. Alright, cards. Watch him sell the lightning gun card. Damn, that's really good, actually. Holy shit. Yeah, might as well just keep buying all of them. Fuck it. Wonder if I've gotten any new tower cards. here, combine those. All this. Never know when you're gonna need even more armor penetration in this game. That's a trick question. You're always gonna need it in this game. I have a lot of the gongs. Jeez. That actually could be kind of good. Come to think of it. Because you regularly lose 10% of your HP. Yeah, it applies 3 seconds of daze to everything. Once every 15 seconds. Tower. Okay. Here we go. And if I remove this one, I can make a new... That's the obelisk. I can make a new tower. Right? Where the fuck is it? Ah, that's the highest rarity. I'm not really using damage-focused ones, am I? So what if I instead tower and tower 3 equipment changes? I'll do 6 more, and then I'll have 3 more in the bank there. So now I have to go to the Forlorn Catacomb. Oh yeah, let's see how fast this goes.
It may be raining down there, Victor. But
Nice.
in heaven, the sun shines.
Oh, that's so nice.
Over the place. Oh, don't worry. I am not your god. I am what God wants to become.
And I have this sword, right? Overdrive. So if I pull this out and then do that. Actually nasty. I think all this extra overdrive game might actually be better on a armor piece that I can generate per hit. Maybe less, like if I'm doing combat related ones, but if like this one, for like defense, oh great, it's fantastic. Oh, that's a deceptively big area too. Yeah, we're trucking and we're fucking. No, get the fuck away from me.
Fascinated by the macabre, Victor.
1,000 damage.
Disturbs
And
me
his less damage per hit normally.
Always so enthusiastic
that
to
hurt.
enter a new cemetery or crypt. You'll get there, Victor. You'll get there.
What could that mean? Doesn't he know I'm immortal? I haven't died once. And he can't prove otherwise. I'm like that old man in Great Adventures of Billy and Mandy. He's like 1 billion years old because every time death comes for him, he's like, here's your good health award, and he gives you like 7 years of extra life. Because it's just an old man who's constantly like staying healthy and working out and eating healthy. Eating good. And Death is so the Grim Reaper is so fucking tired of his bullshit. I think I said Death when I'm referring to Billy and Mandy. Like the Grim isn't literally a character, the main character. It's been so fucking long since I've watched anything of that show. Oh, I'm getting a crit damage. God damn it. I am kind of disappointed you can't get the Motorhead weapons in the base game. Like, that's super disappointing. Because it's like, what, 2 or 3, like, weapons and a bunch of demon powers you can't get? Oh, maybe if I transmute weapons. Can I get up there if I do this? Don't tell- there's actually an invisible wall here. Fuck off. Fuck off. Come on. You know, out of sheer curiosity, will Gieben come be here and have different stock? Why is it glowing? Made me think there was something there. Or, just gonna run. I'm good. Leave me alone. My ears. I'm pretty sure the enemies were not the only thing getting fried. Ooh. Just gonna have 2 of those down, because fuck it. Oh god! Okay, a legendary demon power. Thank god. Oh yeah, Given does spawn back here. Oh, I got rid of my life steal. I'm starting to think that was a mistake.
Victor, I want you to meet the broker. He has some steaming hot promotions for you.
Shit, I have to do another rep for that. God damn it. Steve is older than 2011. I can confirm that. He's in fact old as dirt. Oh, muted crit damage, of course. Of fucking course. I need a weapon that isn't a hammer that can like do like a really good non-crit damage. Okay, no, he sells the exact same stuff. Cool. Buy some of these. Yeah, I already have all those. Well, I'm already here. I might as well go to the objective. Fuck it. Oh, that guy got obliterated. Turns out double damage is a lot of extra damage.
An ancient being roams the corridors of the mausoleum. He is knowledgeable and powerful, but I'm afraid he dislikes guests.
Alright, kill them in 5 kill them in 2 minutes. Kill them with using shrines of demon powers. Fuck. Slay 200 skeletons within 420 seconds. Slay the 7 dwarves. So what, that was at 9? And then 10 for the reference of Steam. There's a 7 dwarves reference, so that's going to be 11. Found a new area 12. Killing... Ah, fuck. Okay, let's do 6 again. And there's definitely going to be a boss here. This has to be like a full-ass boss. Oof. Stretch a little bit. Very important. Physically speaking, I feel great at least. Like doing all these exercises on stream. It's such a good excuse to distract yourself while losing weights and kind of not really mind too much The fuck is this? Hold on. I apparently scratched myself? Weird. I have no idea where the scab came from. I was like rubbing the side of my arm and suddenly felt something kind of like scratch me. I guess I somehow scratched myself. It scabbed over, and then when I was rubbing my arm, it fucking surprisingly sharp scab. Sorry if that's a little bit too much information. I'm like, what the fuck was that? What did I do last? I did lateral raises. Then push-ups. Alright, push-ups and then half raises. Ooh, yeah, definitely gonna stop doing squats. Calf raise. It does kind of suck I can't really do squats very well because of this whole leg situation, but I'll live. That is, unless I'm in a situation where I have to do squats or else I will die. In which case, I will not live. 4, 5, 6, 8, and one of these days, like, I really would just like to have my own place, like somewhere permanent. I just wish I wasn't working in a field like this that I have to move around to make a living that I don't hate. Cause God, I would just love to do woodworking. I have so many things I just wish I could do more of that I can't because so much of my time and space is taken up by this job. Like, I'd love to just make my own desk. Like, having a nice big desk that actually fits. I'm using a plank of wood that's like fucking 20 years old, pretty much. And it's like, its space is limited, to say the least. And that's not even getting into account the collapsing desk I have. I can't even fit my 2 monitors on there. Like I did previously when I didn't have a 22-inch drawing tablet. Biceps. 1. Also gardening. I'd love to try and do some gardening. Maybe growing your own spices, herbs, I meant, and like simple vegetables. Whew. But fortunately, can't really do much of that right now. Stuck in this transient state of living in apartment to apartment. I don't really have much space to do anything with. I mean, I guess if I was living in an apartment anyways, I wouldn't have this space regardless. Well, at least for like the woodworking part and the gardening, but at least I would have more space to exist in, for sure. Like it'd be nice to have like a table for like my little sewing station, because like I haven't done much sewing in a while, because I just don't have the fucking space for it. Like the only space I would have is if I get like a bar stool, like a temporary bar stool, and use like the kitchen island counter pretty much. But then it had like every, you know, time I want to do something else, I'd have to take everything off, move it away, etc. Or same with if I wanted to use like my computer desk, if I didn't have a good island in that apartment at that time, I'd have to take everything off my computer desk, put everything back on, and it's a pain in the ass. All right, now we're doing wrist curls. But I make do. I wonder if I can train my, like, one of my wrists. Like, probably what I'm gonna do is train one of my wrists especially hard later. I promise I'm not talking about jacking off. One of my wrists is actually smaller than the other. And I've been doing pretty even workouts on both sides. Like it's really not that big of a difference. But every now and then I notice it, and I'm like, man, why can't my left wrist be slightly bigger? And it's like specifically, it's like the balance is kind of weirdly off. I think my actual like upper tricep is bigger on my left arm than my right arm, but then it like tapers down a lot more. I mean, that could just be genetics, to be frank. I probably can't do much about that. That's not a big deal, but you know, if I could try, why not? That's the kind of the nice thing about bodybuilding. Like you can change a surprising amount of how your body looks with you know, knowing what to do and putting in the proper effort in a safe manner. You can work through a lot of limitations of your genetics. I was like, I'm still kind of a small guy. I'm hoping like by the end of like all this training, I'll be fucking big. Not like massive, but like I don't look like a fucking twink. In fact, I don't think I look like that now, but I am skinny. And Rose. One, two, three. I just noticed, I think the HP you get for each level is decreasing, because weren't you getting like 500 per level at the start? Then it like went down to like 300, then 200, now I'm only getting like 100 per level? That seems weird considering the damage feels like it's growing at a way more rapid rate. And there aren't really many ways of getting more HP outside of stacking hope. That is one thing that does feel weird about this game. All your modifiers pretty much come from your cards, which really limits how much you can get as far as your build goes. Because usually in ARPGs, like armor pieces can get a lot of stat lines. Like it tends to be like a 6 or like 5 to 6. Or 4 to 6 rather, is like the usual standard range of different modifiers you can get for like health, defense, all that kind of stuff. In this game, you get like one card in 5 slots. Like that determines everything. Like I think the only global modifier you can get on your weapons is like the increased overdrive rate. But technically that also kind of feeds back into the weapon itself, so it only really feels global with this suit I have that generates overdrive normally. Oof. I did ups, calf raises. Biceps, biceps, wrist curls, rows. Lateral raises. Oh, wait, no, that was it. 6. Ah, fuck it, I'll do lats. I'm good. 2, 3, 4. Whew. 8, 9. Man, my shoulders are gonna be rock fucking hard. I'm able to bust through a goddamn brick wall with these things later. That's 7. I still have. That's 12 I was gonna do. So 5 more. Alright. So I have to get there really fucking fast. Unless. Oh, the boss is right here. Watch, he be immune to crit damage. Did he grab a brick? What the fuck did he grab? Oh no, that was like just a scroll just kind of floating there.
Veil. The ancient corruption walks once again.
I think I got him.
Oh, I've always wanted to meet Vale. His work is quite inspiring.
And he's dead.
I must follow his soul to find
Shit.
the phylactery.
Right, I forgot about this mechanic. No. Should I went this way? I stopped paying attention. I can't use potions, right? Oh fuck, I used demon power. Son of a bitch. I've spent so much time lifting weights I fucking forgot about that. Shrines with demon power, so I can use potions.
The ancient corruption walks once again.
Oh, I've always wanted to meet Vale. His work is quite inspiring. You would never guess half the things you can do with a carcass, let alone with hundreds of them.
I must follow his soul to find the phylactery.
Gotta keep an eye on the map. And I was track of him already. At least I know he's a straight line here, right? Where'd he go? Go this way? Okay, he probably reached his phylactery already, so I'll kill him again. There, he dead again? Sorry, someone needed something.
There it is. I have to destroy this phylactery.
Oh, Jesus! Get out of here, please. Fuck. Have I never heard this You Died music? At least I know where it is. Oh, wait. I have to reset anyways because I don't have enough time. That was a second failure.
Veil. The ancient corruption walks
Oh,
once.
I've always wanted to meet Vale. His work is
Oh, that does a lot of damage.
inspiring. You would never guess half the things you can do with a carcass, let alone with hundreds of them. This bloke has quite the imagination. Yes.
Yep. Thank you.
I must follow his soul to find the phylactery.
Like right there. Sweet Jesus, that is a long fucking walk. I overkilled him and that was still a deflection.
There it is. I have to destroy this phylactery.
Christ. Okay, there's just so many skeletons there. I don't think I can do this in 2 minutes, right? Yeah, 2 minutes. I don't think this is possible. Because of how much damage this phylactery is and how long it takes to get there. Wait, I think I can ignore him. That was like my 4th retry.
Veil. The ancient corruption walks once again.
I go up this way. And I can't use EM powers or shrines, so I'm not gonna have any help here. Can I jump up here? Excuse me? Can I double jump? Alright. Oh wait, no, I died several times too. Shit. It's actually like my 7th attempt. Or 7th set I have to do.
Veil. The ancient corruption walks
I'm gonna
once
call it
again.
after this. Good lord. I can tell this is gonna be a lot of fucking exercises. Yeah, like surely you'd be able to just jump across this, right? Like do it. Oh, yeah, there you go. What the fuck? Whatever. Okay, he's dead. Why are you shooting the wall, goddammit? Okay, my health came back. Oh, this is ass. It's like not getting hit with half my shots. It can't get crit.
There it is. I have to destroy this phylactery.
Wow, this is ass. That's me 9. Can I change? This is not working. This weapon just sucks ass for this specific instance. Can't use demon powers, so I'm kind of screwing myself there. Like, yeah, like most of my cards just don't do anything here.
Veil. The ancient corruption walks once again.
Wait, is there a way I can just like jump up here? Oh my god, yeah, holy shit. Speedrun strats. Okay, I can just do this. Guess I'll just stand here. Of course, they just run away. Wait, if he stands right there, I can just keep.
Oh, I've always wanted to meet Vale. His work is quite inspiring.
Ah, damn it, he moved.
You would never
I can
guess
use his body to
with a carcass, let alone
attack this thing.
hundreds of them. This bloke has quite the imagination. Yes. Oh, here we go. I think I got a good angle.
Come on, please. There we go. Don't use your fucking AoE thing, please. Just die. Just be a good little skeleton. Die. Oh, God. Oh wait, I can heal. Step on up. I'm so low on HP. Fuck. Wait, no, the Phylactery's dead, so I can just do this. Right? Ah, damn it, fine. That's gonna be 11. 11 on top of the fucking 6 I was already gonna be doing, too. That's 17.
Veil. The ancient
I'm so glad I learned about this strat, though. The just making a bolt right for this thing. Oh, come on. There we go. He just stands there.
Oh, I've always wanted to meet Vale. His work is quite inspiring. You would never guess half the things you can do with a carcass, let alone with hundreds of them. This bloke has quite
You can't stop me. I'll fucking destroy your thing and you can't do nothing about it. The fact it takes no, like, bonus damage modifiers or nothing is so mean. Actually, wait. If I kill him, I can just blow up the... this thing without his interference.
I must follow his soul to find the phylactery.
Oh, seriously? I killed it, but I have to wait for him to come back. Okay, there we go. Get out of there. Oh, I'm dead. Unless I jump. Oh, they went in like completely random directions. The aiming in this game is so ass. Fuck. Okay, that was... God, 19 now. I need a new weapon. Shotgun. I need like high base damage and nothing but base damage. But also I need to be able to move. Shotgun kind of just sounds like the best. Rapier. Yeah, rapier. That's like its entire thing is a lot of damage, right?
Veil.
Maybe 20.
The ancient corruption walks once again.
The worst part is, had I not killed him first, I'm pretty sure I could have gotten that. Wow, that guy got deleted. Oh yeah, that's like so much better. Nobody uses cover. Oh, of course. Goddamn one of the fuckers uses that. Jump. Damn it. I might still be able to do it. Because I have to restart anyways. Oh, everything gets full health again. Shit. Fuck off. Okay, fine. 22. Let's run even numbers now.
Veil. The ancient corruption walks once again.
Wait, so it resets all their HP, but not the timers. You can fuck off, game. Come on. There we go. You know, I'm also gonna have to have a second healing item. Ambrosia. Oh great, he's here now. Pop that. All my cooldowns are off. Oh, I should have kept him alive and used the brutality aura to do more damage to this thing. That actually would have been such a gamer move. Come on. Just tank that. Come on. There we go. What? No! Daze! Fuck off! Fuck off! No! No! You don't get to do that. Oh, thank God the Ambrosia.
Oh, I've always wanted to meet Vale. His work is quite inspiring. You would never guess half the things you can do with a carcass, let alone with...
Please hit him.
This bloke has quite the imagination.
Trying to rely on the targeting in this game for a situation like this is actually gonna make me lose my mind. Come on. Stop deflecting shit, please. Thank fuck. And I leveled up. I might just grab that, to be honest. Okay, good. Oh, that's a green gift box. I can make more deaths, though. So now I have to just kill a bunch of skeletons. So I was at 23 because I switched equipment, I believe. And then I completed it. No, I leveled up, so 24. Oh, the Fool. This is very important. This is very important. Very important. The Fool. What does a vampire fear most? Tooth decay! Yeah. He's not wrong. Hey, I'm sure if he has like, if he still has like a little bit of his teeth left, again referencing fucking Billy and Mandy, he just goes for a little scrape and lick. But I can use. Okay, cool. Fuck you. Oh yeah, right. I had the all 5 hexes active. Because I had all 5 hexes active. I had the one for the bonus damage and the cripple on crit. Oh god, that sucks. Jesus, I actually overkilled that man. Oh fuck! Are you kidding me? God damn it. Well, I gotta do math again, so it was at 23 for the level. 24 now because I died. Oh, okay, we're not ending this anytime soon. There's no way I'm doing 24 reps and like immediately. Sets, whatever. You know what? I'm turning off tenacity. I can handle the others, but making them way more tanky and do way more damage is just not okay. Because the armor system in this game is just brutal. And even if you could bypass the armor, it's the goddamn regeneration as well. That's the Master Sword. Kind of just like it kind of looks awfully Master Sword shaped. Oh no, it's not. How many more skeletons do I have to kill? 100. Okay, cool. There's more up here. There we go. I was gonna spooky there for a second. Blessed Ambrosia, saving my ass. I feel like it might be okay to add a stipulation that if my build gets absolutely destroyed by whatever modifiers are going on, I am totally okay to make like one loadout swap. Cause I'm going all in on demon powers, and when something just says you can't use demon powers, I'm just fucked. Like, 3 of my cards were useless there. Six, overkill. Fucking sent that man back to hell is what I did. Oh, cool, here's all the skeletons that I'm probably missing. Pop that. How far did it send me? There we go, that's all the skeletons. What else do I need? Say the 7 dwarves. I have no idea where the 7 dwarves were, but I guess I've been killing them. Also, we're at 269. I didn't realize that. Nice. Thing is, I think I saw one of the secrets, but secrets are so... Actually, I was gonna say secrets are so bad, but then I realized I've been getting a lot of legendaries from them. So I'll go look for them. No! Shut the fuck up! I did not just get a legendary right after I said that. Fuck off! What were we at now? Goddamn, it was like 23. No, I died until 24. When it gets high enough, I have to start writing this shit down. That was every secret, I think, right? 2 out of 3. Actually gonna cry. So we're gonna do 27. And then we're gonna complete it. There's gonna be a boss. That's gonna be 29. I might as well get all the secrets and make it a 30. Ploin. Is that one of the 7 dwarves? I don't think it'd be. I don't... Because weren't they named after, like, emotions or whatever? Did I count the reference? Did I do that one for the start? I think I did. Yeah, I think I did. That's what brought up to 12. Millie. What are these names? Those are not the 7 dwarves. What? Are they? Hold on. Wasn't there like Sleepy and Dopey? Yeah, what the fuck? Yeah, it's Doc, Sneezy, Grumpy, Happy, Bashful, Sleepy, and Dopey. Is there some fucking lore that goes deeper than this? Hold on. Let's see. I can't. In my cursory Google search, I see no information. Fucking. I think this they have like Swedish. What that? Finnish. Man, Europeans are weird. That's right. I'm bundling up all of Europe into one group. What are they gonna do about it? They can't do anything to me that America isn't doing to itself. Oh, there. Good lord, these enemies absolutely will just fucking hunt you down. Sweet Jesus. Okay, this is a secret right here. Nice. What? Huh? What do you mean I have to jump through that? Why? Oh, because it's a tiny hole. Okay, that just had money. 411 gold at this stage in the game. You've got to be shitting me. That is actually a crime. Oh, can I just like jump over this and get back to the start? I love how you can technically face the ceiling. Like, by all accounts, you are straight up just phasing through the ceiling.
The corridors of the mausoleum. He is knowledgeable and powerful, but I'm afraid he dislikes guests.
Return to hub. Let me try something. Can I make the DLC weapons by just like throwing random shit together? I can! Wait, I can upgrade it? I can upgrade its affixes if I combine stuff? I didn't know that. Grab that, and grab that. Rapier. How's another shotgun? Yeah, let me just sort by rarity. That's weapon type, rarity. Lightning gun. No! No, 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 what, huh? No, huh? Please, please game, please. Ah, my fucking god, I'm going to lose my fucking mind. That's 33. We're doing 33. Oh god. You've got to be kidding me. I didn't think that could happen. Now I'm scared. I want one of the DLC weapons, but I'm just like clenching my ass cheeks every single time I reroll. This is not okay. This is not okay. I don't need that scythe anymore. Do I only have to do like whites to get the DLC weapons or something? Or was I just getting really lucky that one time? I think if it's random weapons, I'll get another random weapon type. Yeah. Oh, cool. I got some revolvers too. And more revolvers. A lot of armor penetration. I'll keep with that. I am so curmudgeoned right now. You have no idea. You have absolutely no fucking idea how internally I hate myself. Fucking legendary. Okay, thank God. There's no like recipe for that. Oh yeah, these things. So, just use all those I can. Cool. Fucking just... I might as well just quickly test this. Yeah, I'll test it later. How about the revolvers? You know what? Fuck it. I'm in for a penny, in for a pounding. Okay, so this one actually functions way better on mouse and keyboard. I believe on controller it fucked up horribly. Yeah, but I remember the problem was if you like kept aiming in one direction and walking backwards, it would just stop targeting, and you would just end up like shooting like this while walking backwards. Then all of a sudden your character would go like, whoop. Alright, well cool, I got dual revolvers, why not? Why the fuck not? What do they do again? So, begin to spin, shooting bolts in all directions, inflicting cripple and pushing enemies back. Single target, hold the attack button to increase the damage dealt by the attack up to, holy shit! Inflicts crippling, bleeding, weakness, and dazed while channeled? Wait, what? Does that... but that makes it sound like it applies it to me. That's absolutely stupid. Why? Why does it do that? Like, it applies every status known to man. Like, here's the thing. It applies cripple and daze. The cripple barely lasts longer than the daze. What's the purpose? Same with the, like, they just put every status effect just for the sake of it. The last attack is a double shot that inflicts vulnerability and pushes enemies back. Deal more damage to crippled enemies. Ooh, okay. This seems counterintuitive, though. Because, like... So, like, someone wants you to do that, to apply vulnerable. And then you apply this. Well, I guess... Okay, I guess it makes sense. You go from that to apply the vulnerable and charge up for the big hit. And then while they're crippled with this. That's kind of disgusting. Why do you hold it on your back when you're running? I didn't think I'd see someone do a fucking anime run with the guitar. Hits multiple targets, plays a powerful riff that sends up 3 electric pulses. Time it correctly for crits. Oh, so it's not applying vulnerable, just crits. Decently strong. Single target shoots a powerful beam. If the target dies, and you and all allies gain might. Oh shit. These are the 3 enemies. And power slide. Charge forward, knocking back all enemies in your path. While playing a wicked solo, lightning strike hits nearby enemies and inflicts the headbang condition to them on crit. At the end of your solo, you all allies gain enraged. Headbang, unable to attack. Wait, is that a sick movement ability? Hold on. Okay, cool. You can, the balls are darker when you actually get the timing right. Oh, you can see like a little ring when you get the timing done. That's actually really cool. Alright, how long is this range? Holy fuck! That's a movement tech and a half. Jesus. How long is that cooldown? 4 seconds? Holy shit. Okay. And let's just test this, because why the fuck not? So, we're at 34 now. I lost track. I'm just gonna round up. How much does it give me? It's a very low chance for those solo ups to come out. How much overdrive? That's a lot of overdrive. Holy shit. Like, yeah, that is a quarter of a meter. Yeah, let's go to 35 and test something. So if I go with... I could use... I haven't used Time Bubble so long. I really should use this. Okay, let's find a good Time Bubble. 35, 10.5, 10.8. I'll go with the biggest bubble radius. 6.35, 6.2. Oh no, that wasn't what I was gonna test. Do over. I just want to test this. Nah, okay, you don't gain overtime even with that. I figured. Alright. I'll go with 35. $36? Yeah, there we go. Wait, that means I just probably can't get a legendary revolver because I'm not doing the DLC. Fuck. That's all disappointing. I'd actually like one. Fuck, this is gonna blow. I'm gonna be honest, I might just be like, hey, I'll do them next time I play this game. Nah. Alright, the problem is like 30 is just too much. It straight up just is too much to do it once. It's gonna be a lot of like taking breaks. And at that point, it's like I can't. Thing is, it's like by the time I get through all those 30, if I keep playing the game, I'm gonna rack up even more points, like more sets I have to do. This is a dilemma. That boss fight and the legendaries I got screwed me over so fucking hard. The show must go on. Fucking pain, suffering, but all the games are mine. 1, 2. That. My back's itchy. I'm itching for more exercises, clearly. Eight, 9, 10. I wonder if the reason the controller is like super fucking buggy with the revolvers versus the PC, when the rest of the game kind of feels like it was designed more for controllers, is that they probably realized, ah, shit, I think a majority of our audience, because, you know, we're making a fucking ARPGs on PC, so they probably were like mostly focused, like mostly doing QA on PC over console. I plug in my controller to test, but I have to move shit around, because I have to find my Bluetooth dongle, my Steam controller. Plus the Steam controller actually might kind of be weird with the revolver, I think. To think of it, or like aiming in general, because it's a finicky thing. And last I played this game, pretty sure I was using a regular controller. What are you testing? So the revolvers, I have a distinct memory of the dual revolvers in this game having a problem where, like, if you were firing and moving in a direction, if you didn't have like any enemy targeted, it would just like stop looking in the direction you were pointing and just like go in the direction you were walking. But that doesn't seem to be the case, which is really nice. So I might actually use these. Yeah. Maybe you got bug fixed at some point. Who knows? Also, I love how you go from the walking animation to just like... There you go. And you go back to the revolver stance. It is good to know that you can... Wait. Good question. Can I like do random cards? No, I can't. I was like wondering if there's actually DLC Destiny cards. That'd be so mean if there were. Like the fact you can't get DLC weapons or powers in the base game kind of sucks. Like I have the DLC. Why can't they just drop? Okay, well, I'm not gonna mess with that. Alright. You know what? Since I'm gonna... Oh, actually you get 300 HP next level. That's weird. That's so weird. I've done 2 exercises so far. I have 34 left. Ouch. Ouch. Remove that. That. Yeah, Monday I probably will be able to stream. Maybe not. It kind of depends. If I get my goal is I need to wake up early, and make a bunch of phone calls. I have a lot of phone calls I gotta make for apartment places. I'm trying to think of what music I want to play. I am not gonna play David Bowie. Thank you. I'll listen to that. No Arcadia. There we go. Hop on some fat Helix beats while I... Can I bring back the images? Yeah, here we go. Don't have the text though. That kind of blows. Text. I'm gonna make a folder. I make a folder. Group. Here we go. Group. I'll make a challenge group, so I can like I don't have to. What? Challenge 1. Get that in there. Add. Text. Challenge. Oh, sweet Jesus. That is the wrong one. I would like to remove challenge. Make my life easier, please. Text. Punch 2. There we go, that's good enough. That's good enough. Okay. Whew. So to 2, let's go with do some risk rolls. Can't wait till I finish this and I go back and absolutely destroy that lo mein that I made. I made even more lo mein. I used beef this time. I made them a little too thick, like the slices. I overestimated how thick they got. I usually don't work with steak much at all. I don't work with cuts of steak at all. I'm more of a ground beef guy, mostly because it's generally cheaper. And when it's not cheaper, I have my own grinder that I use to grind it up. You probably burned a lot more than what it's gonna give you. I fucking hope so. Because I'll admit, I have not really counted how much calories is in there. Like, I know in the whole thing, I want to say it's like 170 calories per serving of the noodles, and the packet I use had about 4 servings of noodles. I could probably round it up to 200 just to make it easier on math, so 800. I had like half a cabbage. What are the calories in a head of cabbage? Cabbage calories. Why is it measured in leaves? Let's go with like a small head. 176. Let's just say it's a whole head of cabbage. A small head. So that's 176. Carrot calories. Let me pull out the calculator with this thing. 800 plus 176. And about 1 carrot does not have calories, so I put about 1.5. That just go with 35 calories. A tablespoon of sesame oil. I could look at the back of the bottle, but fuck it. 2 tablespoons plus 240. Soy sauce about 50. Oyster sauce another 200. Oh shit! I cleared it off on accident. I had about, I don't know what kind of beef it was. I'm just gonna look up steak calories. I forget the name of the cut of the beef, to be honest. 100 grams is 271 grams to pound. So 100 grams is that. So Oh hey, fun fact, I accidentally hit my period button when I was using my calculator. Whoops, I don't know how long I was muted for. I was talking that entire time. Basically, it's 3,342.8 calories for basically like 2.5 days worth of lo mein. As like a rough estimate. For like 3 minutes. Oops. Oh well. Yeah. So even if I eat all of that over 2 days, that's still a calorie deficit for a normal 2,000 calorie diet. Damn. Lo mein's actually kind of fucking healthy and filling, like Jesus. Now, granted, unfortunately, I might have been indulging a little bit because one of my neighbors keeps making this unfathomably good, like cinnamon ring cake. I want to see if I got a picture of it. It is like, I'm gonna be honest. There are things that I think I like taste good, that I have like a bit of and I'm good. I could genuinely eat this entire cake in one sitting. I'm not joking. There have been because we usually get it for Christmas, like every Christmas they get it for us, but it just showed up one day and I'm like, oh okay. And cinnamon ring cake? I have no idea what it's called. Cinnamon a bunt cake. Cinnamon bunt cake. Here we go. This is pretty much the exact picture it looks like. Let me save it. It looks like this. I am not joking when I say I can fucking kill this thing in a day. Like there have been times where like we get it for Christmas, a quarter of it is gone the first day because every time I go to the kitchen, I look at it and I'm like, God, give me strength. I do not have the strength. He has abandoned me. Lateral raise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. Whew. Then we are doing ups next. 2 calf raises, then push-ups. Delay the inevitable. 1, 2. But yeah, and like I might have taken a few slices of that, and it's so hard. Like one of the problems with I do believe in whenever you like go on a diet, you need to kind of account for, cheat meals. I think it's fine. Because ultimately, if you're on a very, very strict diet, you're gonna break eventually. like those can be quite bland diets if you're not willing to make some kind of compromise for slower progress. Like for me, I can diet relatively well by making tasty foods because I know how to make tasty foods. And I'm getting the exercise in. So I'm getting more like leeway on stuff. But like just the biggest problem is having snacks. Like you have a bag of Doritos, that's like fucking 300 calories for a single bag of Doritos, and I can guarantee you have one bag of Doritos, you're not gonna be remotely full or satisfied. Like you are practically eating air as far as your stomach is concerned, and you need more. All right, push-ups. So like resisting that temptation is it's difficult. So like even though yeah, you know, cheat snacks and here and there is fine, in theory, the problem is having that in the house is the hard part, because every time you see it, you're tempted. And when eating a super tasty snack is so much easier than eating like an apple or like a bunch of celery. That's actually low key one thing I want to do. YouTube gave me a video of like giving you visual representations of how much 200 calories is for certain foods. It was like depressing. It's like here's 200 calories of cheese. It's like this like thumb-sized block. Here's 200 calories in apple, and it's like basically like an apple and a half, like a whole bowl full of apple slices. Here's 200 calories of celery, and I love celery actually. And it was literally like an entire fucking thing of celery. So low key, I'm kind of want to get celery as like a snack. I mean, granted, I will be putting ranch on it in moderation. Insert round emote here. Right? Like, oh my god, that was one of those kind of like eye openers. Like, you're telling me I could eat so much more food for the same calories as a snack and be way more full, and it's also healthy, because not only am I eating more of it and it's like lower in calories and pretty tasty still, but like it has vitamins as opposed to being full of a billion different random things. Like I'm not too worried about the whole preservatives and like stuff. My main concern is that ultra processed foods are like devoid of nutrients. Like that's the biggest thing. It is just like fat, carbs, definitely not protein in half those things, and fucking what do you call it? That was one other thing I was gonna mention. And mostly just fat and carbs, really. Just like nothing else is substance. Alright. Push-ups. You know what? To get to this, I'm gonna not do two push-ups, to be honest, because I think it's also putting a little bit of wear on my knee because of how I have to do push-ups. So done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6. So we're 1/5 of the way there. 2, 1/6 actually. Sorry. 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I'm definitely glad I didn't schedule another lifter Vran stream, because Jesus Christ, that would have been something else. 2, 3, 4. Also, as I've been taking those like immediate release anxiety medications before bed, I've also been eating a lot less, because I don't have that like feeling of like I don't know why that's my response to like this like weird kind of baseline physical like physiological anxiety is like feeling like I just haven't eaten, because it like kind of is a similar feeling to like that feeling of weakness when you haven't eaten, but when I also am hungry, I know it's being hungry. Obviously when you're anxious, you really can't tell different feelings from one another. It's rough. Thankfully, I should be having a contract soon, so if I do run out of that medication, I can just get more, because I'll have insurance again. Yippee! I mean, to be fair, I have a lot left over, and I have even more in a different form of medication, so we're good there. The only problem is they're like 2 different medications, and they're also both blood pressure medications. Like, kind of have to wait like a day and a half between taking one and the other. So I'll have like one pretty not fun night. All right, biceps, now do wrists. 4, 5. Also, I have literally not used my CPAP in 2 months. I've been sleeping great. I'm actually pissed. Like, okay. I feel like in the moment I did need that CPAP. I'll be honest. But like, I don't need it now. So I am kind of upset that I could have not paid $800 if my doctor and the sleep center were able to do their job properly. Like, I'm actually not gonna blame the sleep center necessarily, because they kind of have to do very rudimentary stuff in order to actually get people care, because insurance isn't gonna cover anything more than what they did. Like, all they did for me was they gave me basically a pulse oximeter with a motion sensor, and once I wore it for one night, I sent it over. They got the data, and that's it. So that's not exactly conclusive. Like, I'm sure for most people it is, but in my case, it was one of the cases where it probably is not exactly the helpful routine that they probably should have, or the helpful results that they probably should have gotten. But obviously, if I were to do like an in-home study, like more complicated, that's really expensive. It's probably easy to just give me a ring. The thing is, I only got like 2.5 hours of data, and they were like, "Yeah, that's fine." Like, I guess it was, but what I want to know is why it got so bad. Like I think that's the biggest thing I want to know. Why it got so bad. My only theory is that it actually was Tennessee. I think had I not gone to Tennessee, I might have actually not had to get my CPAP, maybe. Because Tennessee, they told me something that I'm kind of remembering now. They told me Tennessee is like the allergy capital of the world, pretty much. Like, so many of their issues are related to allergies. So they also kind of like are fairly experienced in that kind of stuff. Because like, I guess I don't know why exactly high pollen count, really windy place. It could be a lot of things. But yeah, they told me it was like, yeah, like Tennessee, like they deal with very, very high rates of like seasonal allergies. And I could like, honestly, my stuffy nose could largely just be allergies. Because yeah, I never really stopped using my CPAP. Is the thing. Like, ever since I got my CPAP, I used it every single day. Pretty much. And I think outside of a few instances, it's been really hard to tell if the CPAP was necessarily the problem. Well, actually, no. There have been a number of nights where, actually, yeah, because even with the CPAP, there was like a lot of nights where I just wake up in the middle of the night because I couldn't fucking breathe the damn thing. So I ended up taking the thing off anyways. God, I'm still upset about that because again, I paid $800 fucking for that, and not only was it $800, ladder raises now. Not only was it $800, actually didn't do the other set of rows. I did. But also, like, the stress of dealing with the damn thing. It's like, I have this device. I have to replace parts with it every few months. I have to always make sure I have distilled water in the house. Would you be able to return it for something? I don't know. Well, here's the thing. If I would be able to do that, I would probably have to go back to Tennessee to do it. Because that's where I got the thing from. So, I mean, I'm probably going to keep it. Because, like, if that ever happens again, I'll have a CPAP. But then again, it also wasn't helping a lot of the time. Ah, fuck, I don't know, man. Live and let live, I guess. That's probably not the proper phrase, but you know, that was a year and a half ago now. It gave me the help sort of that I needed at the time. If I can figure out this issue, well, what that issue was in the first place, which I'm gonna try and get to the bottom of at the next place I go to, maybe we can figure something out. Because it could very well just be allergy related. Because, like, yeah, I've just been sleeping fine. And my nose has still been clogging, but I've been sleeping fucking great when I actually do get to sleep. Oof, cat phrases. That's another set of 6. We are 1/3 of the way there. Five. My only problem is I'm kind of worried because I haven't used it in so long, and I'm not sure if I 100% got like dried out the water tank. So I'm like low key worried that there's now mold in that CPAP. I have to fucking deep clean that thing somehow if I do have to use it again. Like I'm probably still gonna have to carry that damn thing with me wherever I go, but at least I don't need it as much as I thought. Alright, back to triceps. I'm gonna try, probably what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna leave the house after this and take care of some stuff. And what I'm probably gonna do is see if I can like get some over-the-counter allergy meds. The problem is it's really hard because some nights it's not that bad, some nights it's really bad. So if the really bad nights never really happen, I won't notice if anything I do actually helps. It's like so fucking inconsistent, but when it hits, it's fucking terrible. Also, I was kind of hoping that when my sleep apnea, quote unquote, got under control, I would stop having acid reflux because apparently that's like one of the #1 causes for acid reflux is sleep apnea, and I still have pretty annoying acid reflux. I don't know what's causing it. It could just be the fact that I drink a lot of soda. Like that's like the only thing I can tell is the soda and the sheer amount of stress I go through. Sorry, I just had to get like a antacid real quick. It's kind of the problem. It's like there's so many conditions that are like, well, you kind of have to stop being stressed to fix this. and I look him dead in the eyes and I say, how? How do you stop being stressed in like these days? Yeah, it's like, oh, thank you. Fucking what was I gonna say? How about I come here next time to solve this problem where like, no matter how much I eat, I keep kind of feeling hungry. What are you gonna tell me next time? Solve world hunger? No one will ever starve again? I mean, that's a bit excessive, but like, it's like, I'm a student in nursing school. I work in the medical professional, medical professional. I have insert long list of psychiatric history. ADHD. You want to run that by me again? Stop being stressed? Like that's basically like telling someone who's depressed to stop being depressed. Like in a way, when stress is like the cause of all this stuff, and you tell someone to stop being stressed, like no shit. I mean, granted, they're not necessarily wrong though. Like if that's pretty much the main cause of it, there really is no way to go around it other than to just mask the issues or do something else to call it, do something else to mitigate it a little bit, like medications or anything other than that. But like even me, people are like, oh, go out and do exercise. I work a very active job. I do exercises, and I'm still very stressed. So, not working. Granted, the more likely solution is find a good psychologist, which I do need to do. I need to find an actual psychologist. Again, not for like my main issues, but like to actually be able to de-stress somehow. And deal with like my ADHD and all that, but you know, healthcare in America, kind of not exactly a easy thing to solve. Yeah, I just did bicep curls, do wrist curls. You know, when I was talking about what do you call it? Having like a 2-bedroom house or apartment. One thing I could do, like, and this is actually kind of big, is keep my bed in the bedroom and keep my computer in another room. Because admittedly, that is like, I don't actually know how big of a psychological impact it has on me specifically. I am aware that like if you have everything you do all in one room, like you sleep in the same room, you do all your like hobbies and all that kind of stuff, and like or like work, but I don't do work, thankfully. Well, sort of. Technically I do, looking up certain things and doing like education stuff online for my degree, my license. But like being able to just have my computer in a different room probably would help a little bit. Like I don't feel like it makes me feel worse, but also it's really hard to tell how much of an impact it has. But it really couldn't hurt to make like they take those extra steps, you know? I say as I kind of spend my whole day in my fucking room. I'll be honest, I still do that. It also doesn't help that I live with other people and I just not the biggest fan of being near other people most of the time, so I kind of just stay in my room. When I live on my own, I'm all over my house, which isn't really that hard to do when, you know, 400 square feet. It's like I'm pretty sure if I laid on the ground and spread my arms out, I would quite literally cover half my house. Maybe it's a little bit too much, but still. Doing bros now. It's gonna be good. I'm doing this so slow. 2. I want to end this. 3. The stream, that is. 7. I'm having fun. That's all that matters. I want to draw. 10. That's kind of the thing. I want to draw and like eat some lo mein. I can't do that. I'm still here. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. But tomorrow's gonna be so busy calling so many apartments. And here's the thing, I'm gonna predict that even though I fucking told my recruiter that I'm going to have to make calls in the morning, I'm gonna get a message first thing in the morning if she's asking me if I made any phone calls. I have a feeling she's gonna do that. Like I like my recruiter, she's been super nice and actually like been able to get stuff done for me, but like with what they did to me, you work with me, we'll be fine. You try shit with me, oh, you're getting sass. You're getting sass out the ass. And let me tell you, after all these squats, I got a pretty big ass. Lateral raise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Calf raises. Give those arms a rest. The worst part is I never closed the Google image search for the bunt cake. So like I'm doing these calf raises, staring at like 30 pictures of this fucking absolutely delicious cinnamon glazed cake. I'm like, oh, this is gonna be bad. I'm gonna go to that kitchen. I'm gonna eat some. I'm gonna immediately invalidate everything I did. I gotta close this. Also, just realized Xeno Arcadia I have not been playing music in a while because I'm not wearing my headphones right now, so I kind of forgot music wasn't playing. Five. Ooh. The recommended video in this one, I see 10 hours of Sea Shanty 2. Ooh, I'm tempted. Ooh, okay. We are halfway through. That's 18. I'm gonna add these on just so I can keep track. So 70, 80, 18. 88, right? No, 87. Yeah, 87. Triceps again. The only downside is like I'm going to like the very, very, very northeast. So I think even after I get off my train, it's gonna be quite the drive. But at least it's not gonna be 25 hours. Like technically the whole trip will be because I'm going on a train and it's gonna take 16 hours from Florida to wherever it stops. I should probably actually figure that out, how long that's gonna be of a drive, because I know it was gonna be like 8 hours from Vermont, and this is further than Vermont, because I absolutely love driving so much. You have no idea. I feel like the longer I do travel nursing, the more I'm just gonna have like I'm gonna get more and more nervous that my car is gonna break down. Like I put like thousands of miles at a time on my car, and it's still like it's like 13,000 miles. So I shouldn't be worrying, but I'm going to. You know, that is actually one thing that I've noticed. It's like these days, like between schooling, like all the shit that I had to do with school, the fair thing, it really is. Between all the schooling I've done, I feel like I've just like had to deal with so much anxiety from all that shit and stress that I just like don't notice it. Like I'm like completely normal, and then when something like really like something collectively pops up in my head, and really hits me, it feels so much worse. Like, it comes out of nowhere too. It's not like, oh cool, I'm like anxious and I feel like something's gonna come up. It's like, no, it just kind of hits you. Like I'm like literally having the best time ever, like just kind of like driving down the middle of New York, and suddenly I just felt like really fucking bad. Like that kind of feeling of impending doom that you sometimes hear described. Like you're sitting there like, because no, here's a kind of example. It was like, you know, I'm like twisting my neck. I think I like pulled my neck in a really weird way when I sneezed. It was like I sneezed, and I like pulled my neck in a really weird way, and it kind of felt like slight sharps of pain here and there. So I think over the course of the next 2 hours, my brain gaslit itself to thinking I was about to fucking die of a stroke. And I was like, oh. That is one thing I will say I'm really glad about knowing medical stuff. On one hand, it backfires a lot, but on the other hand, I also know that, no, I'm not. I'm just about to have a panic attack. This sucks. I feel like that's something I don't see people talk about a lot. That kind of like random, overly cautious about like your environment whenever things can get like hyper awareness. It's like a really, really bad part of anxiety that I fucking hate. I'm not even sure how you deal with that, to be honest. Rose. Is it done? That song's almost done. What if there's an autoplay on? There you go, autoplay. That'll help. I don't know why I turned off autoplay. When it comes to music, it's really nice. Oh, I think I turned it off because I like to listen to the same song over and over again. And I just like forget to turn on the loop. It's either that or I decide I want to listen to it again after I've already listened to it. So I'm like, I didn't turn on the loop because I wasn't sure if I wanted to listen to it again. And then I say screw it and keep doing that. 8, 9, 10. Oh, right, that's why, because it'll start playing, because the next video is going to be a fucking RuneScape video. Like, oh, let me listen to Helix music. YouTube, hey, do you want to know about the story of the sailing skill and the joke that led to it? I mean, I already listened to it. I've already watched that video. I don't know why I want to watch it again. Then again, I watch a lot of stuff over and over again. All right. Ladder race. Two. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. Okay, here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna do the calf phrases, and then I'm gonna call it. I'll do the rest next stream. So that would have been 93. Could hit 300, but I think at that point I would have actually done more than 50, because I think I said with 220, right? Wasn't that 240? Either way, I did a lot. I think I might not have done that much. I have no idea what I started at, to be honest. But yeah, alright. Let me put the reminder. 193, 12 left. There we go. That's beautiful. And then do that next stream. Cause yeah, no, doing 36 is like too much. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whew. I need food. I need food and more water. Alright, I'm gonna call it there. Thank y'all for stopping by. Catch you tomorrow. Assuming I'm not 100% sure, I'm gonna be making a ton of phone calls, like as early as I can. Hopefully 2 p.m. should be enough for me to get all the phone calls I have out. They have a bunch of properties listed. I think half of them, I probably will say no, just because the property won't be available till like later. That's like the biggest problem. I'm only going to a place for 3 months. Like some places really don't do 3-month contracts. It takes a lot to get that out. Thankfully, it seems like the place I'm going to, it doesn't have the problem Vermont did, where Vermont, 90% of properties went from the same like broker, pretty much. So if I didn't hear back from one of them, that was like literally I would never be able to get quotes on 90% of properties. It took them so I had to like I emailed them, I called them, I forget what else. I think I called multiple times until finally they responded to my email, and then I got into touch with one of them. I never ended up going with one of their properties. I found someone else, but damn, it was a pain in the ass. All right, catch y'all later.